Shalom. I want to start by saying all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Hakwadash, double honesty apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations that I can push in this word in all sincerity and honesty, and the hopeful elect constantly enduring Shalom. My name is Cora Olive from the GMS New York camp, and Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. Now, touching on the current events, one thing I want to touch on is the rise in silver. Okay, now if you were a silver collector, if you have you just like to collect silver, which I collect silver myself. Okay, but some people double or tripled their wealth just by having a great amount of silver, either physical or investing in the stock market. Okay, so which silver is a poor man's gold. All right, so some people became rich overnight. Matter of fact, real quick, maybe I could find an article on this. Did people become rich from silver? Let's see what it says. This is a overview. It says, yes, people have historically become and continue to become wealthy from silver through mining, trading, and investing. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. It says, yes, many people and investors have become wealthy from surges in silver prices, although such periods are often accompanied by extreme volatility and risk. Historical and recent data indicates that significant wealth has been generated during major silver price spikes, such as in 1980, 2011, and throughout 2025, 2026. I don't want to read too much. Let's see if I can find something. Well, I can't find an article, like a good article right now. But silver is on the rise, and it's definitely gonna go higher. All right. Maybe to 150, maybe 250, 350. Okay. I'm gonna get a scripture real quick. I have silver also, but you gotta understand, silver and gold is not gonna save you in these end times. Okay. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? Because you might find peace and safety in silver, gold, precious metals. Okay, you might not have had nothing before, but now you have a chance at becoming wealthy. But guess what? This is just the end, man. This just has to happen in order for this place to go down. All right, we didn't write the movie. We prophesied through the Spirit. We prophesied and starting with our apostles on down. We prophesied and we watching it play out, and we're seeing the scripture speak. Okay, get one more scripture. let's go to Zephaniah 1:18. I have to get out the blue letter. I'll just say here, it says, which the whole chapter is good. Zephaniah 1:18, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. And that land is talking about America. Okay? America is going to be destroyed by way of nuclear fire. And it says here, neither silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. Okay? So you can have all the gold and silver you want. It's not going to deliver you from the Lord's wrath. It might get you out of certain financial problems. It might get you financial freedom. Okay? You might find some sort of happiness. But ultimately, gold and silver is not going to deliver you. All right? And that goes for collectors, investors, sellers, whatever. You have a business CEO, you have gold mines and silver mines. Okay, it doesn't matter. Even right now you have these nations hoarding up on silver. Okay, the reason being is because of the AI technology. All right, the AI technology demands a lot of silver. Not only that, but also nuclear missiles. Missiles and nuclear missiles also demand a lot of silver. Let's look this up real quick. Does missiles need silver? Based on the economic principles of Ludwig, let's get to the point. Let's get to the point, Shalakia. Do missiles need silver to operate? Yes, many modern missiles, particularly advanced cruise and hypersonic missiles, require a significant amount of silver to operate efficiently. Okay? Let's see. So when you see these nations, they're hoarding up silver. This is what they're doing it for. Okay? To make sure those nuclear missiles and other missiles could, defend themselves and attack. This is the importance of silver. Is silver used in RFID under, let me put under the skin. It says yes, silver is often used in the antennas of RFID chips, including those designed for implantation under the skin. Okay? Okay. So there you go. Is silver used in AI technology? It says yes, silver is heavily used in AI technology, serving as an essential material in high performance hardware, including GPU, TPU chips, data sensors, and advanced circuit boards due to its superior electrical conductivity and heat management properties. as AI demands rapid high-density data processing, silver roles is critical for reducing latency and preventing overheating. All right, so silver plays a major role in today's technology. Silver plays a major role um, in nuclear missiles. All right, World War III. Okay, now there are rumors that does have truth to it, that the reason why America invaded Venezuela was because of silver. Let's look something up real quick. Is America behind on silver? Yes, based on data of early 2026, the United States is facing significant long-term shortages in silver, resulting in it being considered a critical national security issue due to supply reliance and foreign sources. Okay. What is behind the extraordinary rise in investment into silver and gold? That's another article. But we just went over a few things. All right. So now silver is becoming so precious that it's becoming, more expensive. All right. So let's get back to the scriptures. This is just how we're approaching the time of the end. Okay. Here it is. The poor man's gold is becoming very precious. Okay, very expensive. You might get blinded because Jake, here it is. You gonna have Jake's being excited about it, but not understanding the real meaning behind it. All right, America needs the silver to further push that NWO. All right, to put that grain of rice under your skin, they need that silver, and not only them, but so does these other nations. Okay. Let's see, China. Hold on. China, they have currency backed by silver and gold. Okay. All right. Let's see. I want to check something out real quick. This ain't gonna be too much longer. China. Canada and China, they have certain deals and trade deals that they made with each other. Okay. And that's really France going behind America's back, right? But these nations are all preparing for that new world order, which they all want to be in rulership. Okay. But we know ultimately that role or that lot is for America. All right. Let's see real quick. That's why America went into Venezuela. They also speak about Greenland. Greenland has a lot of precious minerals under the ice. Okay. You look up Venezuela, they have a lot of silver mines. You know, they have gold mines and other precious metals too, okay, and minerals and whatnot. But they also have silver mines. All right. Greenland is known for having silver. All right, and America is in a state of I don't want to say panic, but desperation. All right. Scriptures say he'll come down having great wrath. The devil will come down to you having great wrath, for you know if he has but a short time. So now we're seeing what that's talking about. Okay. They're pressed for time right now. They need to advance their technology and they need that silver. And they're going to get it by any means necessary. So that silver, the same thing that people are seeing success in, all right, is the same thing that's going to further push that NWO, and it's going to further push that nuclear, the World War III and those nuclear missiles. Okay? And don't be surprised, man, if because they have they know who everyone is. They could check your accounts. They could check where your money been going, and if you've been buying silver, they could just take it. They could just take it by law. All right, because nothing's really truly yours in this kingdom. Let's see. Last scripture. I'm gonna get Job 20 and 23. Job 20 and 23. I started 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And this is going into Esau. In the fullness of his sufficiency, which is going into his enterprise, which is his new world order. Okay, when he when he has success, when he succeeded, that's how we know Esau is gonna get that silver. He's gonna develop those chips. Okay. He shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. He shall be in straits. He shall be in a difficult position. Okay, because those nations, these different nations, are gonna ultimately shoot those missiles upon him. Even his own so-called comrades. All right, and also those chariots. The word there for wicked is aimal. All right, which is going into the labor force, sufferer, the workman, the laborer. So that's going to be your middle class or your lower class people. All right, because you're going to have wealthy Edomites out there, and they're going to have to get their homes are going to be raided. All right, people are going to start taking what they need and what they want from the rich. It says when he's about to fill his, it says that every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right? When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. So when you about to fill your belly, I mean you about to enjoy that new world order. You know, people are gonna be chipped. People are gonna be getting chipped and whatnot. All right. You're gonna have surveillance on everyone because you want to be like the Most High. You want to know what everyone's doing at every single moment. Okay. They're even building satellites to help shoot information, send information at a fast rate. Something to that effect. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on that. At least not yet. I'm going to have to research it a little bit. And shall rain, and it says, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right? So while you about to eat and enjoy your food, you're going to get a feeling of uncomfort. All right? A feeling of alarm is going to come upon you. Okay? After all you've done, you think about to get a break and enjoy finally. No, it's not how it works. The Lord's gonna bring that suffering upon you, and that's coming by way of what? Thermonuclear missiles. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. That iron weapon, that bow of steel, that's going into those missiles. Okay, we just went into a few of those missiles. Okay, the cruise missiles and hypersonic missiles. Right, a lot of those hypersonic missiles, they're built to carry nuclear bombs. Okay. So the Lord wants to edifying lesson. I want to say all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Hakwadash, double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and salutations to I can push this word and also stating honesty. Shalom.